You can't just walk to the fucking... My maternal grandfather was not the Chancellor of Germany. What a twist!
Oh my god!
Welcome back.
So you did light a field on fire?
Yes, and I got my ass handed to me for that. It's like a stupid thing I did with the neighbor kid. It was like, oh, matches, look, it's burning, and then it burned.
Like, how much of the field did you light on fire?
I mean, it wasn't like a farm agriculture cornfield. It was like, you know, like a wheat field kind of thing. Like a...
wasn't a cornfield. That would have been pretty destructive.
Well, it was still pretty destructive. Anyway, the neighbors managed to, you know, we just like set it on fire and went away. It's like, hey, it's on fire. But luckily the neighbors saw that and were able to like eventually extinguish it with their garden hoses.
Good.
And told my parents.
I was not that kind of kid.
Well, I was not that kind of kid either, but I did stupid things.
Although one time my friend and I did hear about how something, when we were really little, we heard about how something cool happens when you put salt on a slug. So we tried it and we felt fucking awful.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It's awful.
It's terrible.
If you want to know what happens, just look it up on YouTube.
It melts and it writhes in pain and it's awful, and I think that was the moment where I learned what like empathy was. Cause I felt awful and I will never forgive myself for that slug suffering.
It's
anyway,
pretty bad, yeah.
My lie, the stories that I told was no toenails, lit my face on fire, plane crash. The lie was lighting my face on fire.
Yes.
That was a friend of mine who did that. I have a friend who did fire breathing and he lit his face on fire.
So lit. So lit.
But yeah, he was fucking lit. And he did melt his contacts. I have never worn contacts. The reason I don't wear contacts is because...
well, you have worn contacts.
I have, and they gave me migraines because eye correction gives me migraines. So I wear glasses because I can take them off easily.
Lauren is basically blind. That's why she doesn't pick up shit in this game.
I'm wearing my glasses right now, but I can only wear glasses for... like
so long.
2 hours tops, or sometimes even shorter, and then I start getting migraines and I have to quit. But no, the toenails thing is true. That's what happens when you have toenail fungus forever.
It's a good time.
It is a good time. Don't get
they
that.
They talk to me. When she's sleeping, they start talking to me.
All the little fungal creatures in my nail beds.
Yeah, like the little fungi on your feet.
And the plane crash. I used to pilot ultralights, powered parachutes specifically, which is it's like, imagine you take a giant go-kart, you stick a fan, like a propeller engine on the back, and then you put a parachute on it and it flies.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like my typical weekend out.
And it is the most amazing flying machine in the world because, like, you look down and there's the ground, there's just nothing around you, you're just on a flying go-kart.
I'm gonna say that a stealth fighter would like to have a word with you on that.
Well, I mean, it is the most amazing thing to fly in because, like, you know how when you have a dream about flying, you're not, like, in an airplane. You imagine being able to see everything around you and see the ground below you and all of that stuff. That's what a powered parachute is like. Because you can look up and directly down and around because your vision's just unobstructed. Look up a powered parachute, you'll get what I'm saying. But the first time I ever got in one, there was a little bit of a strong wind, and as it was taking off, because it's a parachute and you just have to lay it out behind you and go and hope that the parachute inflates.
I never liked the part where it's like, and hope. Like, I don't want that in the equation when I'm flying.
So you have to get going about 40 miles an hour to get the parachute to inflate. And, I didn't know what was going on, and all of a sudden, it gets about 10 feet off the ground, and then, like, a strong wind catches it before it's, like, fully inflated, and it just goes, like, and we're, like, rolling over, like, 6 or 7 times. And my life was just like ground, sky, really fast.
It wasn't flashing before your eyes?
No, like, I mean, I don't think that I thought that I was dying. I was just like, ah, fuck, and...
I never had the, like, experience of, like, your life flashing before your eyes. It's just...
No.
When the shit hits the fan, you're just like, well, you're kind of focused on that. I don't understand the, like, life flashing in front of your eyes.
My dad was there watching, because it's only a 2-seater plane, so he was watching us take off, and he said that it was, like, the scariest thing that ever happened in his life, because he said that pieces of the plane were flying off like hundreds of meters away, and it looked like we were dead. So, like, as he was running towards us, he just accepted the fact that his daughter was probably dead. Ooh, there's... Oh no, that's just
a good time. That's a really good time story.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, it's like warms your heart. It's like, that's scary.
I mean, I still got back in them afterwards because I really wanted to fly.
I mean, we know it has a good ending because you're alive.
Yeah, and flying parachutes was the most amazing thing I've ever done in my life because there's nothing cooler than flying. Like, we used to fly like right over the river, and there would be like, on really good days, there would be hot air balloons out flying around, so we would go like fly circles around them.
Yeah, I accepted the fact that, you know, this is probably the coolest thing you've done in your life.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I will never be cooler than like, oh God, there's a wolf over there. Oh
I'm
God,
amazed you saw him.
Pussy Lauren mode activate. I'll take the plane crash.
You could go to the right there.
Give me the plane crash.
Like, go in that direction. Ooh, he's howling. You know what would be great if you could run.
Okay, Jesus Christ, fucking Christ.
Look at these freaking cedar wood blocks.
I don't know.
Go by weight and go to the top.
I'm gonna fucking...
I mean, maybe. And you just like drop.
Okay, I'll drop all these fucking... I'll drop all of them.
There's a drop all button.
I'll just collect more, okay?
And there's, more wood if you want to drop that.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, I'll drop all of it. Alright, there we go. Just to get away from that wolf. I don't want another encounter with those. I'll take the plane crash, thanks. And
yeah, those wolves they're scary. I mean, you have a knife now or a hatchet, so you would be even fine. You'd beat the shit out of him. The problem before, you were just using your fists, and fists are not that effective. And these are small wolves. Like, real-sized wolves, like, there's no way.
Oh, I have met a gray wolf.
Oh yeah, they're big.
It was amazing. God,
they must have been so big compared to you.
Yeah, well, it was like a sanctuary. So some of them were wolf hybrids and some of them were wolves because people make the mistake of thinking that keeping a wolf or a wolf hybrid is a good idea. So there was this sanctuary just for these like rescued wolves, and there was like a fair where they brought some of their wolves out.
Hey, Wheatley, come here.
I got to meet a really big one, and he was trained to do a little trick where if you put your hand out, he would put his paw in it. So they just said, put your hand out. And I put my hand out, and he put his absolutely massive paw that was 2 times the size of my hand. And it was just amazing. It was huge.
Yeah, they're gigantic. When you look up pictures of wolves, like, the long dark wolves are tiny in comparison. Yeah. I feel that's the reason is...
They're malnourished?
No, I mean, not malnourished. I feel like if you had wolves that big, nobody would believe you that you could fight them off.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Little lookout.
It's an interesting location. I don't even...
Little fire watch.
Haven't checked this out.
This must be a new area if you haven't
Firewatch,
seen
this is
it.
an outlook.
Yeah, it's an outlook.
There are Firewatch posts in this game.
Do you want to hear my second plane crash story?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Tell me about it.
My dad was the pilot this time, because my dad had also learned to fly. Did I hear a howl? Oh my god, I'm dead.
I'm hearing weird noises.
And we were taking off from the parking lot of a big like outdoor market. And I mean it wasn't in business. It was just, you know, there was tents and stuff.
Someone had a nibble on this guy.
Yeah. And we didn't really get good lift. And the wind started catching it, and we ended up kind of veering off directly into a like 12-foot tall steel rack of potted chrysanthemums. And I was in the back, so I was okay. But my dad, his knee slammed directly into one of the steel shelves, and it was...
That must have hurt.
Oh, I won't go into how bad that was. It was graphic.
His knee was split open.
It was split open. But my dad is a tough motherfucker, so he played it off like nothing was wrong.
Well, yeah, I mean, your dad will play off a stroke.
My
He's
dad...
like his face will be hanging half down. He's like, it's fine.
My dad literally poked his eye out, and he's like, yeah, I mean, I shoved it back in. You know, like...
Yeah.
That's my dad. But, For me, it was like I was having such an adrenaline rush. You know, this was like a 300-something pound machine, and it was wedged into a giant rack of potted plants, and I'm like, yanking it out. And when you have an adrenaline rush, you are way stronger than you normally are, and you don't realize that you're way overexerting yourself. So I was more sore everywhere than I'd ever been in my entire life.
Except after we had sex.
You nailed that one. Certainly nailed.
Certainly nailed you.
Good job, Sven. I'm really proud of you.
I had to say something too. You're telling all of these amazing stories, and I'm just here like, man, I usually talk about cookies or something.
I think you're an amazing person.
Well, thank you. That's
my
because
favorite.
you fapsed up. It's because you're just like rubbing off on me.
No, I think you're an amazing person.
Well, now you make me blush.
No, because
Stop.
You can
stop.
You do this thing where you put your mind to a thing and then you fucking get it done. You're like, I want to learn this, and then you just do it. Whereas for me, it's like, shit, I have to learn all this. That's not gonna happen. And then I get discouraged and I give up. And learning takes a long time for me.
Learning.
Like, you became a full-fledged programmer in such a short time. It's learning with learn. What is that over there? What is that? What is that? What is noise? What is that? Oh, that's lichen up there?
A lichen.
Lichen?
Is it lichen?
It's lichen.
Your language confuses me. Arkansas. Oh, look, it's the radio tower to the right.
Oh, is that good?
That thing is awesome. There's usually awesome loot. I know where you are now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. This is Pleasant Valley.
Yeah,
You're at the top of the mountain.
Must have put in a new area that
you cannot run.
Yeah, how did I over encumber again? I'm gonna take this lichen.
You never were you never were like in a good state.
I ran for a little bit. Did you see after I dropped all my wood?
You can run. Why are you walking back? I
was looking around because I thought I heard something and I got scared.
Well, there's wolves everywhere and they will eat your face.
I'm tired. I'm peckish.
They will eat your face. Eat that meat.
I need to find something where I can cook it.
Just eat it raw.
I'm not gonna eat raw.
Eat it raw.
Somehow I don't feel like that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm a man. I'm livid. Fucking Alex Jones. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
a human. I'm adamant.
I'm coming.
I'm coming for you.
Coming all over you.
Stop banging the desk.
I was so livid. The blood is boiling.
Tin of coffee. I would love it if you could just eat the coffee beans. You're just like.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people do that.
You just eat coffee beans?
Yeah, you just eat it. Like, a lot of people like chocolate-covered coffee beans, and some people just, like, munch on coffee beans.
I spent a lot of that episode talking. Everybody, welcome to the Learn Zone. This is my channel.
You're so fucked. You're so fucked. They're all gonna come and they're gonna eat you. They're gonna pull out your intestines.
Okay, hold on.
No, you don't need to drop anything right now. You can't just walk to the fucking, no! Just walk to the thing! There's the thing! You're gonna walk in that!
What if I die?
Well, then you're dead. Well, then you load and start a new game. That's what I do. I died so many times in this goddamn game, especially the bear challenge. Someone wrote in the comments says like, you should have like let Lauren play the bear challenge at first. You would have died so many times.
Yeah.
Like, that would have not been fun. It's like, I know, I get a giggle too when Lauren gets scared out of something, but it's mean. It's mean to scare her because
fuckers, I'm not playing Interloper. You can deal with that.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. I feel bad. Like, at first it's a little funny, but when Lauren really gets scared, like, you just feel bad for her.
Oh god.
It's like it's like tickling a person until they cry and like are feeling shitty.
What was that game that we played with like Dragast and there was an invisible monster which I found absolutely terrifying.
It was
a Gmod.
Yes, we felt really bad.
Game mode, and Dre was like, "I don't want to play anymore. Like, I just feel bad."
That
this
was
is
pretty much it.
Oh.
It is. You can get all of those good things.
Celerin. Oh, bandages. On my legs, on my arms.
Look at that, it's a rifle.
Bandages,
Yeah, which weighs a shit ton. You're going to have to drop so much stuff.
God.
But for now, you're fine. You can just, play your, like, I'm collecting everything game.
Yeah, shut up. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it the fuck out.
You will figure it out.
Book.
I'm wondering what I should eat. I'm hungry.
Oh, in real life? Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't really eat much today at
Oh,
all.
I know what I'm going to eat.
You
I'm
ate
gonna
a
get.
hot dog.
I bought myself some toast, which is funny because they're actually like Zwieback. I was wondering, like, you can buy Zwieback at Wegmans, right? It's basically Zwieback. It means like twice baked. It's like, it is like toast. It's very crisp, but it's also a little sweet and has like this nice brown side to it, crust. And anyway, Zwieback, really enjoy that stuff from Germany. Good stuff. If you get a box, it's good. But then I found toast. It's just called toast. I don't know why they call it that, but it's pretty much the same. And it really excited me because it's like, it's $1 and I like it. So I got myself a can of Spam and a box of toast, and I'm gonna eat both, and it tastes so good together. Spam, I know people are like, what, meat in a can? Get over it! You probably ate a hot dog, so don't give me like, oh, this is gross. At least with Spam, you know, there's like 6 ingredients or 4. Actually, it's only 4. It's pork.
Ooh, quality tools.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Like sodium, water, and something else, I think.
Pork is gross.
Well,
Sorry if you
porks
like
are kind of cute.
Pigs. I like pigs.
Like, what do you call
Pigs
a
aren't.
pork and not, I guess, like beef? You don't.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
that's the name of the meat, not the name of the animal. Unless you're a chicken, in which case,
Your-
sorry.
yeah, fuck chicken.
Your meat and your... Alright,
Your meat and your existence are the same. Look at those long horns. Ooh.
Oh.
Inspector
Fire.
Gadget.
That's cool. I know that I'm really over encumbered. I'm just collecting
Just
everything.
you do your thing.
I'm just getting-
You do you.
I'm getting all the stuff, and then I'm going to decide what to drop.
Yes.
So fucking don't judge
No.
me.
Pick it all up. Pick it all up.
Water.
I'm basically just wondering at what point you can't walk anymore.
Getting
Because
there.
you're getting there. You can also
Getting
look.
there.
Oh, look, there's
Ooh,
something under
bed.
the bed. There's something
Oh,
under
is
the
there?
bed. Yes.
Fucking Christ.
Look at that. There's a bullet. And man, this is. I like how the hand looks like.
Stuff will come in handy.
I'm gonna punch that.
Gonna punch that kitten. Look at these outlets.
Yeah, put your finger in there.
I don't think these would pass inspection.
No, they're like not even like.
They're just like, wet.
I mean, the hand-drawn outlets.
Wet. Yeah.
You try and hand draw an outlet.
I could hand draw an outlet.
Yeah,
I
you
can
could.
hand draw a lot of things, actually.
Look at you, fancy art degree over there.
I had to get a degree in something. Okay, don't.
I don't have a degree in anything.
I don't know
I did
what
not.
I-
Don't, guys, don't tell anyone. I didn't go to college. The good thing is, like, I'm just telling people where I went to in Germany, and they have like no idea what it means. They're like, "Oh, that's
that sounds
interesting."
Official.
Yes.
Games Academy.
Vocational Studies of Business Economics. Sounds super fancy, I feel. It's like, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
Not that I would ever want to get a job in anything related
all
to
you
that.
have to tell them, you're like, we don't go to college in Germany. We get vocational studies, and they'd be like, oh, really? That's fascinating, and they'd
Tell me
totally
more.
believe you.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, well, sorry, I don't have my grades with me. You're just gonna have to believe me. That stuff is somewhere in Germany. Can't get it. You just have to believe me.
I
That-
don't fucking know where my diploma is. It's God fucking
Like
knows. It's
who goes to an artist and say like, I'm gonna need to
I
see
wanna
your
see your
Bachelor of
diploma.
Arts. I'm gonna need to see that bachelor. Nobody gives a fuck.
you know
Jesus.
the
Sorry. That kind of like riled me up a little bit.
I-
I'm livid. I'm an
I'm a human
animal.
being.
I'm an animal.
I'm an American.
And I'm coming.
Oh, that's good.
It's a good time.
Wasn't I wearing something here? Why am I
No.
not wearing it there
Now you're
anymore?
wearing it.
Son of a bitch.
God, you must be so
Look at-
warm.
Yeah, I'm wearing 4 layers of pants.
Go to the pants below the ones that you have selected.
Yeah?
I like how their whole there's like on.
Yeah. Oh, stop. They're so shy. They're like, stop looking at me.
Stop, don't. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna watch Lauren decide what kind of shit she's gonna drop, what she's gonna harvest in the next episode. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best.
But first,
the
I
best.
think we gotta go eat some food in real life.
It's gonna be so good.
Real life food.
The best spam you've ever had.
Nobody can see you doing your little...
I'm doing my little jerking little tiny air penises motion. The best
do you
spam.
think that makes sense if you
All right,
can't
imagine you had to grip a tiny penis with your thumb and your index finger, right? With both hands.
And
you
there's
have,
2 of them
basically,
off
you
to
have
your
like
left
2
and right.
little tiny penises. and you're just gonna like move your hand like horizontally in front of your face. And that is what I'm doing right now. I'm jerking off tiny air penises.
It's
sad.
It's the Trump classic move for anybody
Classic
that's
move.
not getting it.
Well, I mean that and grabbing a pussy, but anyways, thanks so much for watching.
We will see you all in the next episode.
Can't wait to be insulted as a snowflake. Gonna be great.
Oh, we're all snowflakes.
Oh, we're
here.
all snowflakes.
Yeah.
Good times. Bye!
Bye.